Welcome to Audit Archive, where we run you through some of the most questionable and rather atrocious police encounters. Today, we're looking at several cases of police misconduct, including an incident where officers in New York repeatedly tased and brutally beat a detained suspect who was already on the ground. The first incident involves officers being held responsible for the death of a man after neglecting to give him any medical care. On February 23, 2022, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, officers Donald Kruger and Marco Lopez from the local police department pulled over a 20-year-old African-American by the name of Keyshawn D. Thomas, who failed to signal while changing lanes.
Hello, sir.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
I'm Officer Maritile of the Milwaukee Police Department. The reason I'm stopping you tonight is for failure to signal. The lane change back there.
Oh,
all right. What's going on with that? I also saw you put your hazards on. Is everything okay?
I don't think I put my hazards on.
Oh, okay.
She probably was trying to grab my phone and probably hit the button.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Get your ID on you, boss?
I don't. I can show you, like,
I can just get your name and everything real quick. Hold on.
I can show you identification.
Let me just get your name. Hold on 1 second.
They was picking me up from the inside. He's spraying me at 27th and Atkinson.
27th and Atkinson?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just get this notebook out. Just tell me your last name. It'll be easier, sir.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Common? Common spelling?
Yep.
First. And middle initial. Date of birth. Where you live at? Where you live at, boss?
I live on...
What's your phone number? All right. And do you have insurance on the vehicle?
55331.
Does the vehicle list to you?
Yeah, just got it.
Just got it?
Please, 4067 North 4, Unit A. We have a female caller stating she believes someone's trying to get
All
into
right.
her home.
Can I
Well,
take my seatbelt off?
you say something, miss?
I was asking him if I could take my seatbelt off.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right. Just stand by. We'll be right back with you in a minute, okay, boss?
Okay, sir.
Officer Maritado asked Mr. Thomas for his name along with a couple of other questions. After receiving the driver's name, the officer returned to his vehicle to cross-check it with the system. A couple of minutes later, though, he returned along with his partner.
4-6.
Was that with 5?
Let's step out of the car.
10-4.
Bring it to my back.
Can I grab my phone?
Yeah, we'll grab it. We're just going to go back to the car.
Gotcha.
Let's go over this one.
Is there anything wrong with you?
Yeah, you got a warrant.
Turns out, Mr. Thomas had an arrest warrant and was hence subsequently taken to the Milwaukee Police Department's District 5. Upon arrival, the officer started conducting even more pat-down searches.
Can I empty the rest of my pocket?
Yeah, hold on. What pocket?
Pocket right here.
Which one?
This one. Right here.
Trying to eat it. Trying to eat it.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so there's one rack. Where's the other one?
I have no more. I ate them.
You ate them?
I ate the little smoke I had.
What is that?
Just do that part.
Crack.
Weed that I eat, crack that I eat, weed that I eat. But honestly, I only had one piece. She shared with me.
She what?
She shared with me. My auntie that got out the car.
It's not your auntie.
That is.
You guys are like the same age. How can that be your aunt?
You know how old she is? She's 41.
How old are you?
I'm only 20.
In the money?
No, I just came from gambling with my cousin and that's when my mom called me at least to get her.
It was soon discovered that Mr. Thomas had marijuana and cocaine in his possession. He also admitted to ingesting various narcotics, including cocaine, marijuana, and ecstasy. After being searched, the officers placed the man in a holding cell. While waiting, however, Mr. Thomas dropped even more contraband onto the floor. In a desperate attempt to cover up his mistake, he slid the item behind a trash can.
I know you're there. Certainly, I gotta do it too. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll space out long right there. How do you feeling? Feeling intoxicated though? Inebriated? A little high? Yeah. You not dizzy or anything? Heart rate's okay?
Should be. I had to.
What's the other one? Is he in the crack? The ecstasy and what? And the weed, no? One rack and then one ecstasy pill. If you had more, I mean, be honest, you're not going to be in trouble for that. I just need to know while you're here with us, because I really need to go to the hospital just to check out your vitals and all that, just to make sure that you're okay. I mean, being high is one thing I don't care about. But the face along. Sure. What's that? You have a lot? I think we should do some after.
Should I go ahead and answer?
I don't know. I know you don't want to, but I mean, like how many ecstasy pills did you have? I mean, did you shove something in your mouth and the officer stopped you, or? Huh?
1.5. The ones I threw away when he had to, I threw on the ground. So that's probably what it's on.
So you're being honest. One rock, 1.5 ecstasy pills, and this weed.
Yeah, I did get the
And that was an hour before they stopped you.
Although Mr. Thomas refused to go to the hospital, the officers were required to take him there regardless. According to the United Nations Human Rights Office, law enforcement officials shall ensure the full protection of the health of persons in their custody, and, in particular, shall take immediate action to secure medical attention whenever required. Despite this policy, the officers locked him up in a cell instead of taking him to get treated, even though there were signs of deteriorating health. When a random officer discovered that he needed medical help, life-saving measures were completed by the officer and the Milwaukee Fire Department. Unfortunately, Mr. Thomas never made it and died shortly after the medic's arrival. Soon after, an investigation was conducted, and it was discovered that the officers who arrested Mr. Thomas had broken their department's general rules and regulations policy, which states, members are required in their reports to be complete, honest, and accurate concerning all relevant facts and information on any investigation, whether criminal or administrative, or of any other matter for which the member provides a report, either orally or in writing, to the department. Members found to violate this rule shall be subject to discipline up to and including discharge from the department. As a result, both officers faced a maximum penalty of up to 3.5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine for what they had done to the victim. Next up, on June 15, 2015, in Austin, Texas, Officer Brian Richter pulled over Breon King, a 26-year-old African-American teacher, during a traffic stop for allegedly speeding. When Miss King questioned the ticket, the situation escalated. What the officer did next, however, was unprofessional to say the least and left many questioning the appropriateness of his actions.
Man, take a seat back in the car, please. Take a seat back in your vehicle, please. Okay, man, we're being pulled over right now, so I need you to take a seat back in the car.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am, I'm not joking. You see your driver's license, you're being stopped for speeding.
Well, I'm already stopped, so technically can you stop me? Because
Yes,
you didn't
ma'am.
pull me over because I parked.
You only, ma'am, you were about to go inside without a wallet, so I know you were only coming here because you know I was coming to pull you over.
Mm-hmm.
I can absolutely stop you if you've already parked, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let me see your driver's license. All right, take a seat back in your car so we can close the door. Put your feet back in the car so I can close the door,
Can you
please.
please hurry up?
Okay, ma'am, stand up for me, okay?
Okay.
No.
No, why are you
Get out of-
touching me?
Stop resisting.
Oh my God!
Stop resisting.
Oh my God!
Stop resisting.
Where's your
Stop
bag?
resisting.
Where's your...
Stop resisting
I'm
right
not-
now. Get out of the car.
I'm getting out. Let me get out. Do not
Good,
touch
so I
me.
need one of the women.
Do not touch me.
Get out of the car
getting
now.
out. Ow! Oh my God!
Out of nowhere, the officer began pulling Miss King out of her car for simply stating that he should move out of the way in order to close the door. On top of that, despite the victim clearly saying that she would voluntarily get out, the officer forcibly pulled her out anyway, slammed her against a car, and then threw the victim onto the asphalt. Such a violent and excessive use of force no doubt violated Miss King's fourth constitutional right, which states, "The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized."
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God!
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
God, why are you doing this to me?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Put your hands behind
Oh
your
my
back.
God!
I'm about to tase you.
Leave me alone! Are you...
Put your hands behind your back.
Will you let me get down, please?
Get down.
I'm pissing on the stop. Are you... Oh my God, I'm
Put your hands behind your back.
That's what I was doing! Are you serious? God.
Don't stand up.
I'm not stand up. I'm trying to put my hands behind my back.
As if his current abuse wasn't already enough, the officer now threatened to tase the victim as well. This was yet another violent course of action outside the permitted hand of the law, since, according to Legal Match, one common way a taser can be abused is through excessive force. When law enforcement officers use tasers on people who do not pose an immediate threat, it is an abuse of power and a violation of their civil rights.
Are you serious? You are full of bullcrap.
Quit moving your hands.
You just hit me so you can get him back. Are you...
Get up.
Ow! Bitch! Look at him!
Walk.
He's crazy like... He didn't do anything!
Put your feet.
What are you doing? I need a black police.
Walk.
Cause you're... Why Why my hands so high?
Stop fighting.
Stop fighting me. My hands
Open my car.
high. Why my hands so high?
Sit down.
Ouch. Hey.
Jesus Christ. She has to fight in her, man. She didn't agree that I could pull her over when she's already parked.
So she came out of the car.
Well, I told her to sit back down, and I kept telling her to get back in to close your doors. No. I said, all right, I'm just going to handcuff her in the car. I'm not going to do it. And then she just starts fighting.
You all right? You hurt? Injured?
No, I'm good.
You want stop sign?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
What's code for you?
Somebody, when she was walking the dog, she kept recording everything.
Oh, I don't care. Cool.
That lady,
Did you see what happened?
I just seen her resisting the whole time when I came through here down here. So,
Yeah, if you're a witness, if you don't mind hanging around, are you going in the Windy?
yeah, I'm going to the meeting. I have a gang meeting at 1 o'clock, so
Okay.
I want to get my information out.
Yeah, because my supervisor's going to want it.
I never hit her. I didn't want to hit her, man. But she was fighting pretty good. Those are hers, yeah.
After the incident, Ms. King unsurprisingly sued the city and Officer Bryan over her arrest involving excessive force. However, as of the date of this recording, no further updates have been made. This next incident involves what really happened in a case where a teenager was accused of killing a cop. On May 19, 2023, in St. Johns County, Florida, an 18-year-old Guatemalan farm worker by the name of Virgilio Aguilar Mendez was standing outside a Super 8 hotel when suddenly Sergeant Michael Kunovich approached him. The following footage showcases what occurred.
Stop! 422 St. John's. 1012 single 13 PE. Hispanic male, white t-shirt, black shorts, Super 8 30 16, 35 76 54 me. Stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, why when I was driving around? Stop.
18.
Okay, but why did you get up and walk away?
Huh?
When you saw me, you got up and walked away. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
But you go for drinking.
Where are you staying?
Huh?
Where are you staying? Sleeping?
I say, yeah.
Here?
Yes.
Well, why aren't you eating inside?
Sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. Speaks.
Okay, I've got some comment. Okay, do you have any ID, an identification, license?
Although Florida is considered a stop and ID state, that's only under the condition that a person is stopped on reasonable suspicion. However, for simply getting up to leave when one pleases and likewise sitting on the side of the road, an officer has no reason to suspect a person of any wrongdoing. Nevertheless, the officer continued to question the victim.
But
ID, identification.
yeah.
In the room?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your first name?
Huh?
Your first name?
I'm sorry. I'm speaking.
Okay, do you have any weapons on you?
Huh?
You have any weapons on you?
No.
Well, you know what that is. Turn around, let me look. Turn around. Turn around.
But no.
Don't walk away from me.
No, sorry.
Don't pull away from me. I'm checking you for what? Get your hands away from me. Stop.
No.
Stop.
No. I'm sorry.
After unlawfully stopping the victim, the officer began detaining and searching through Mr. Mendez's pockets without his consent. According to iLiberty, you have the legal right to walk away and refuse to answer the police. So if the police are asking you to stop because they want you to answer their questions, 1. The police can't touch you. 2. The police can't search you. 3. The police can't force you to stay. 4. The police can't arrest you if you don't answer or if you walk away unless they believe you are acting antisocially. Consequently, it's important to note here that as per the case law Terry v. Ohio, in June 1968, the United States Supreme Court affirmed the conviction and set a precedent that allows police officers to interrogate and frisk suspicious individuals without probable cause for an arrest, providing that the officer can articulate a reasonable basis for the stop and frisk. Significantly, Terry does not provide blanket authority to intrude on an individual's right to be left alone, nor does it allow such intrusion based on a police officer's inarticulate hunch that a crime is about to occur or is in progress. However, it does radically expand police authority to investigate crimes where there is a reasonable basis for suspicion. Through Officer Kunovich's actions, it is reasonable to determine that he was indeed violating the victim's fourth constitutional right.
Stop. Turn around. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Stop. Get on the ground. Hands behind your back now. You want to get tased? Behind your back. Huh? You want tased? No. Behind your back. Get on the ground. No problem. No problem. Give me your hands. Sorry. Give us your hands. Sorry. Give us your hands.
Divorce. 2477, you can talk.
I'm sorry. 46. I'm sorry.
Stop! Let's go!
Is he going after your gun?
422 and 25, January 16.
No. Hey. No. Familia. Mi family.
I'm gonna tase you.
Family.
Stop!
Family.
Put your hands behind you.
Family.
The footage shows the officers using chokehold techniques twice when detaining the victim. According to Stanford Law School, the SCRJ model policy defines chokeholds as legal hands-on maneuvers that may cut off the supply of blood and oxygen to the brain, and includes under this definition strangleholds, neck restraints, and carotid restraints. Any and all chokeholds are prohibited under the policy. In the chokeholds chapter, the model policy also outlines directives and prohibitions on breathing impairments. Breathing impairments include strikes to the neck and positional asphyxia, the face-down position most notoriously used by Officer Derek Chauvin against George Floyd. Since the chokeholds are classified as lethal, the officers were liable for trying to use deadly force to detain the victim. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, law enforcement officers and correctional officers may use deadly force only when necessary. That is, when the officer has a reasonable belief that the subject of such force poses an imminent danger of death or serious physical injury to the officer or to another person. Unfortunately, these weren't the only policies the officers violated that night.
Hands behind your back. It's family.
Turn around!
Put your hands.
No.
Give us your hands.
No.
Hands.
Huh?
Hands.
Lay on your stomach.
I'm sorry, no speak English.
Lay on your stomach.
Stop.
Roll over.
Stop. Hey, stop.
You're gonna get it again.
Huh? Stop.
Give us your hands.
I mean family. Hey, family. Yeah.
Stop.
Hey.
Alright, go.
Just get my taser.
Hey.
Let go of the cheese. Get off. Stop.
No, stop. Está bien, stop.
Stop.
Está bien.
Roll over.
Está bien.
Roll over.
Está bien, espera.
Roll over.
Good. Hey.
Grab his left hand.
Hey. You. I'm sorry.
Lay down. Lay down. Stop. Lay down.
Despite being aware of the fact that the victim could not understand English, the officers continued to treat his actions as if he was actively denying their orders. Due to being incapable of understanding them, the officers were not allowed to use continued excessive force on the victim. Nevertheless, one of the deputies continued to tase Mr. Mendez multiple times without warning. According to the ACLU's taser policy, officers will, if feasible, give the subject a verbal warning before using the taser. The warning should be an explicit statement such as stop, get on the ground, or you will be tased. Officers will also announce to cover officers that the taser is being deployed whenever possible. Though he may have given a warning for previous shots, the officer did not warn the victim of any subsequent shots.
Lay down! I see guys left. Put your hands on your back! Put your hands on your back now!
Stop! Stop! Hey!
Stop!
Stop!
Hey, shut up and listen! Put your hands behind your back! You want to get tased?
I'm blocking me from
No, you're tased.
There's one. Got one?
Hey! Family! You familia!
There you go.
Familia! Hey! Familia!
Put this back. Just
That comes.
Hey! Familia! Hey!
give me this arm now! Give me this arm! Alright, give me the other arm. Got it. Stop. 4477. Down to everybody else.
477, copy 1 secure downgrade, additional units at 2110.
Yeah.
Despite the unlawful actions of the officers involved, the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office has said it shows a by-the-book, textbook arrest of a suspect whose resistance to arrest led, according to the department, to Officer Kunovich's death from heart failure. Consequently, the office wanted the victim held accountable for Kunovich's death. As a result, Mr. Mendez faced charges of aggravated manslaughter of an officer, a first-degree felony punishable by up to life in prison, and resisting an officer with violence, a third-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison. Thankfully, though, he was represented by a public defender who said that the footage shows that his client was a victim of police brutality and an arrest that never should have happened in the first place. Mr. Arroyo, the victim's lawyer, argued that the arrest was unjustified and that excessive force was used. He also pointed out Mr. Mendez's limited English proficiency and his confusion during the incident. Afterwards, thanks to the efforts of the lawyer, Mr. Mendez was released from ICE custody in Baker County. Soon after, Officer Kunovich passed away. A medical examiner ruled Officer Kunovich's death as natural, caused by an irregular heartbeat due to underlying health conditions. This meant that the department's charges against the victim were made based on prejudice. Next, on March 14, 2024, in Yonkers, New York, officers from the local police department were dispatched to capture a man who had stolen a vehicle. The following footage shows the events that transpired.
Hands! Move. Break it, break it! Hands! 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 Break it! 4-5, someone draw on him! Someone draw on him! What? Come on. Let's take him down, Harriet. Harriet! Hey! 41 be advised, just struck my patrol car.
Northbound on BVA. Both my 9, I'll show you the way.
Post 41 be advised, just struck my patrol car.
Post 41?
Yeah, he hit my car.
10-4, you get your phone.
Let me cut him off.
Operator, have 10-4.
Northbound Warburton. Manor House.
You're going southbound on Warburton.
Northbound Warburton, just passing Wells.
Northbound to Warburton?
Northbound Warburton, passing Wells. Driving extremely recklessly, just past Ashburton. Doing 90 miles an hour.
90 miles an hour.
One Martine.
10-4, La Martine.
So northbound, Glenwood. Up Glenwood.
Up Glenwood, 10-4.
He crashed.
10-4, crash.
Watch out! Taser! Taser deployed!
Despite having the driver on the ground and detained, one officer tased him multiple times while another repeatedly punched and kicked the victim in the head despite there being no need to do so. There is no question that the two officers went against the department's use of force policy, which states, in general terms, force is authorized to be used only when reasonably believed to be necessary to effect a lawful arrest or detention, prevent the escape of a person from custody, or in defense of oneself or another. According to the ACLU taser policy, authorized personnel may use the taser when circumstances known to the individual officer at the time indicate that such application of the taser is reasonable to control a person in any of the following circumstances. 1. The subject is violent or physically resisting. 2. The subject has demonstrated an intention to be violent or presents the potential to harm officers, himself, or others. 3. A reasonable belief that an individual has committed or threatened to commit a serious offense. Mere flight from pursuing officers shall not serve as good cause for the use of the taser to apprehend an individual. Considering the above conditions, the officer was not allowed to tase the driver either. Thus, both officers were liable for using excessive force and breaking department policies.
I'm gonna hit him again! I'm gonna hit him again!
No. I'm good. You got me.
Kill those lights! 4123 Melvin Cuffs.
After a review of the body cam footage, 55-year-old Yonkers Police Sergeant Hector Cartagena was indicted on assault charges. As for the victim, he was left with a fractured orbital bone. Unfortunately though, even after breaking the department's rules, he found himself back on the force with the help of the police union, which supported his cruel actions against the victim. As of the date of this recording though, no further updates have been made to this case. Moving on, this next case involves officers unlawfully detaining two boys on Christmas Eve under the unreasonable suspicion of trying to steal a car. On December 24, 2023, in Braintree, Massachusetts, officers from the local police department were on the lookout to search and arrest four men who tried to steal a catalytic converter. Instead, however, they detained 18-year-old Sean and a minor Antonio under the suspicion of being members of the criminal group.
Your son is 18. Right?
Yeah? What was he doing?
You can talk to him once he gets bailed out.
I'm telling you?
You can tell me whatever you want.
I don't give a What was he doing? What was your probable cause to roll up to somebody on private property?
This is not private
property. It is private property.
No, it's not, ma'am.
The town does not own this.
You were called here.
But yeah, okay. And that means what? You wanted his ID?
No.
What?
I'm not going to tell you anything because it's an ongoing police investigation and your son is an adult.
Okay, cool.
So, okay?
Yeah, cool. Do the other kids' parents know?
Police station, we talk about that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk. I'm going to be writing complaints on every single one of you. Especially you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What did I do?
Because you went and cut me off to get over here to tell your little pig hut buddies.
I cut you off?
Yeah, you did.
So this is where your son gets it from then?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because I taught my son not to talk to you guys because you guys take and twist every little thing to make it into a crime. If you take him, you're the worst cops I've ever met. Name and ID. Name and ID. It's your policy. Yep. Name it. What? Show me it then with your little blue line gang. Oh, you don't like it? Yeah. You don't like it? You guys do it to everybody. Go ahead, pull it out. Pull it out. Ooh, let's play flashlight war. Ooh, what? Move your jacket over next to that desecrated flag, and let's see your name. Walsh. What are you? Can't see yours. Name and ID. Name and ID. Yeah. Name and ID.
All right, settle down.
No, move. Tell me your name.
My name is Officer Mahoney.
Okay, was that so hard? What's your ID?
Why are you being so difficult?
Because you guys are arresting my son on Christmas Eve.
Well, then he should have been doing what he was doing.
What was he doing?
I can't tell you.
Fixing a quad?
Nope.
What was he doing? Fixing a quad. Oh, okay. I'm a member of the public. I'm here asking the public servants. Bye, Walsh.
Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas. Don't crash or anything.
He's over there, man. We're in the middle of the investigation.
Oh, he's an 18-year-old. Watch out so your buddy doesn't run you over. Be like he tried to cut me off.
He's an adult, unfortunately, man, right? So he can explain the charges and what's going on and what happened.
Yeah, it's all bull. It's all bull.
How do you know it's bull, man? You have no idea what's going on?
Because I was on the phone listening to you guys manhandle him.
Nobody was manhandling
Really?
him.
Is my son in tears right now?
I know. He's not crying as far as I know.
He really just got here. Just at my house.
Sean, this is why you record every time. What's his name and ID?
He won't identify himself.
He's not going to adhere to your policy? Because I don't adhere to your policies. No, yeah, that's called the Fourth Amendment.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Being safe in your papers of property and effects, which is you. You're laughing like you know what the talk. What's the First Amendment? If you can tell me all five, I'll walk away. Well, tell me. You took an oath to it. Name all five parts to the First Amendment, and you got Mom walking away, and you guys could do whatever you want. Go ahead, run the plates in retaliation. It's all right. I got you doing it.
Sean, what did they say you did?
Yeah, what are you getting arrested for? Really?
Yes.
So I hope you have good PC. I really do. What was your RAS to try to get his ID? What was your RAS?
My what?
Your reasonable, articulable suspicion that my son was committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or did commit a crime. What was it?
Like I said, man.
No, what was it? I'm asking you. I'm a member of the public, asking my public servant. I can FOIA request this, dude. It don't really matter. You're just being difficult. You're just being difficult.
You're the difficult one.
You're damn straight. When it comes to my son, absolutely, I am difficult. Yeah, and he's still mine. He still came from my body, so I will fight to the death for my kid. You got me right, sir. You got me right on the wrong day. Keep laughing. It's so funny.
Jack.
No, he's a pig.
Jack.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I know you like it, you loser. Yeah, go yourself, your mom, and your every family member you have, as well as yours. You're welcome. I'm sure you think about it every night when you do it to yourself.
Stop.
No, they can take it.
You don't need to talk like that.
Look at, he's getting mad, breaking ice.
You don't need to talk.
Oh, it's affecting him. Oh, too bad we have the right to talk to these pigs. So, Sean, what are they arresting you for? Ask him. You have to ask him. Oh, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take his rights away? It's called free. Sean, you have to ask him. You literally have to tell him. You do. I do. I know my rights. I know my rights. That's who I am. All right, my son who's being arrested is asking what he's being arrested for. Keep asking him, Sean. You have to. I got it on camera. Keep asking him. No, Sean, ask him. Ask him. Yeah, and you're sitting antagonizing him, Ed. Nice. Keep it.
Yo, they pulled up and put tasers on us, saying they're gonna tase us.
For what?
For trying to run. When we couldn't see.
What? Ask them what they're arresting you for. They need to tell you right now. They have. Keep asking. Really? I got you on camera, asshole.
Like I said, man.
Listen, my camera's truth right here. Keep asking them. Keep asking them.
You're sitting here doing nothing right now.
Keep asking them, Sean.
Go get the person that.
Ask for a supervisor.
I am the supervisor, man.
Ask for a lieutenant.
I'm the supervisor.
Ask for a lieutenant. Sean, ask for a lieutenant right now. Ask for a lieutenant. What are you being arrested for? Ask him.
No,
ask him.
Sean. Tell me. Tell me. Because you're gonna look real.
Sean, just keep asking. Just keep asking.
What am I getting arrested for? Just be quiet and wait for the car to get hit.
No, keep asking them. They have to tell you.
Tell me.
We're investigating.
Oh, so that means you're not under arrest. That means you're being detained. Yeah. So you just said you're detaining him for not IDing himself? Is that what you just told me? You did say that. And he doesn't have to. You in Massachusetts, the law. Listen, hold on. You want to know something about the law, gentlemen? Listen, Sean. Listen. I'm going to tell you about the law right now. Right? 98 subsection D means that cops lawfully have to ID themselves. Right? That's for you guys. Right? To have to give your name and your ID, you have to be arrested. But guess what? They just fucking redid that. You don't even have to give your ID when you're arrested anymore. So please, why is my son in cuffs?
According to the ACLU, Massachusetts, the only laws that require you to provide your name and address to the police are connected with being in a motor vehicle or riding a bicycle. As neither of the two boys were in any vehicle when the officers detained them, the officers were not allowed to arrest the civilians for simply refusing to identify themselves. Moreover, as mentioned by the mother, by not giving their names, the officers were liable for breaking the policy laid down by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. The specific policy is from Section 98D, which states, "Each city or town shall issue to every full-time police officer employed by it an identification card bearing the officer's photograph and identifying information." Furthermore, by unlawfully detaining the boys on private property, it shows that the officers violated the civilians' fourth constitutional right, which we've already discussed. Bear in mind that whether a particular type of search is considered reasonable in the eyes of the law is determined by balancing two important interests. On one side of the scale is the intrusion of an individual's Fourth Amendment rights. On the other side of the scale are legitimate government interests such as public safety. When an officer observes unusual conduct which leads him reasonably to conclude that criminal activity may be afoot, the officer may briefly stop the suspicious person and make reasonable inquiries aimed at confirming or dispelling the officer's suspicions. But in this case, there was absolutely no reasonable suspicion.
Really? Do you want me to look up the law right now for you, Mr. Wink Wink?
Free, man. Whatever you want to do.
Come on, look it up right now. Look up the law on IDing yourself. Say, what do you have to do? When do you have to ID yourself to cops? Ask that. Because guaranteed, you don't. But I know that 98 subsection D means when I ask you for your name and ID as a public servant, you must ID. You must.
Hey, you know how to take my scooter so I can get
We got you. Listen, you're being detained right now. You don't got to give them. If they have no crime, I'm telling you, you don't have to give them. And the fact that they have you on that cold ground right now goes to show what kind of people they are. Shows what kind of people they are.
The only laws that require you to provide your name and address to the police are connected with being in a motor vehicle.
You f***ing idiots. You messed with the wrong f***ing one tonight. Now, ask when a cop needs to ID themselves. Let's see, because there is law against that. Walsh. Do you know that law? That says you have to ID yourself?
Yeah, I don't care. I can ID myself. It's not a big deal.
Then do it. What's your ID?
Walsh.
What's your ID number?
204.
Well, there you go, Walsh. You did something right. Good for you.
You can see my name.
Yeah, no, actually I can't. You have that f***ing blue line f***ing desecration of a flag right there. That's disgusting. That's a felony too. You know that, right? Yeah, I am a f***ing nice mom. Oh, it's all cool. I'm a mama bear. I take care of mine until we do. Huh? Go f*** yourself. Get a job. Get a real f***ing job where you don't ruin. Shut up, Mom. Shut up. No, get a real job where you don't f***ing ruin people's lives, and then you can f***ing sleep better at night. How many IA reports do you have open right now? I'm a member of the public. I'm gonna FOIA everything. I'm gonna FOIA your salary. I'm gonna FOIA your oath. I'm gonna FOIA when you started. I'm gonna FOIA all your IA reports. Trust me, Walter, it's gonna be all over the f***ing web. F***ed with the wrong one tonight, Yeah, you're gonna be... Yeah? It's alright. It's alright. He's trying to come up with something to f***ing hem you up right now, but we have all we need. Because you're detained. You don't have to ID. So if they try to arrest you for that, say hi to the judge. Yeah, speechless, huh? Yeah, you see the hate in my eyes for you No, him. He has a desecration of the flag on his uniform. That's not part of your uniform. No, that doesn't come with their uniform. They say they're all f***ing heroes. Yeah, I'm sure you're a hero, huh? They're literally, he's trying to come up with a crime right now. See, they got a call saying they're breaking into this car. I don't see any f***ing evidence of them trying to break into this Jeep. So what are you guys here for? Really? Let me take a peek. I don't see any f***ing, do you guys see? Listen. I don't see any. Look it has a flat tire. What are they gonna do with a car with a flat f***ing tire? You guys are whack. Look at, where do you see any evidence of them trying to break into this unmovable Jeep? Because I don't. That's funny. Got any crimes you came up with yet? None? Let's check out these cars. Mom, got your camera on? Oh, I'm not trying to go in. I'm just going to get your VIN. I'm going to get the number. I'm going to get your license plate. And if your CAD's open, oh well. 813. Hey, this is an imitation tactic. Sorry, I'll come back for Walsh. Mom, get your camera on. Oh, his CAD's open. Let's see what the call really is for. Suspicious activity. I don't see anything about theft.
A short time later, another officer arrived on the scene and approached the mother in order to explain to her what was going on.
Ma'am.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Tell you the whole, what's going on.
Alright, there's a VIN.
Alright, so the caller.
Name and
208. What's on?
I'm glad. Thank you. You guys see how it's done?
This is the call that we had tonight.
For a break-in.
It was actually, the caller believed that they were stealing Cadillac converters underneath that car.
So it was suspicious activity according to the CAD.
Yes, ma'am. So let me explain to you what happened, right?
He was. Hold on. No, but he stopped me to talk to. I don't want to talk to you because you've been sitting there f***ing laughing at me like I'm a joke the whole time.
Insulting me and yelling at me. I find that kind of funny. That's why.
It is funny because under the Constitution, I have every right to sit there and tell you how much of a cocksucker I think you are.
And that's fine. Let Officer O'Connor explain to you what happened.
Then let him talk. Stop interrupting.
So this is the call that we had.
You're not letting him do
that there was 4 males trying to steal Cadillac converters. This is what the caller said, okay? We show up, as we're walking up, we can hear grinding.
Okay.
And the 4 of them were tucked.
I see 2.
We have another one in the car over there. And one took off.
And what was he being arrested for?
What's that?
No. Hold on. I'm telling you the whole thing.
Okay.
I'm telling you the whole thing. All right, so we show up, we hear the grinding. As we show up, your son hops on one moped, starts driving and trying to take off.
Yeah.
Another moped took off that way.
That's not legal.
And the other kid
wouldn't
stop. Nobody stopped.
Okay, but that's not legal.
So then they get detained.
Okay.
As we're investigating to figure out what's going on.
Right.
Nobody can say who that blue moped belongs to.
Okay.
All right.
What's illegal about that?
Well, from what we're seeing, the screwdriver on the ground, the side of fluid, it looked like they were trying to steal the moped.
Or it could be trying to fix it.
No, but it's not their moped.
Okay.
They don't know who the moped is.
All right, but what are they really? There's a screwdriver.
Based on that, we think they're trying to steal the moped.
Okay. Is it stolen?
So they're detained right now.
Is it stolen?
The moped?
Yeah. Is it stolen right now?
No, but it's not theirs.
Okay.
From what it looks like.
So no crime's been committed yet.
It looks like they're attempting to steal the moped.
Okay.
So that's why they're detained until we can investigate everything. Then you showed up, and everything's going on.
Yeah. Because he said that he's arresting him for not IDing himself.
I didn't say I was arrested.
I have you on video.
So this is why they're detained right now.
You're funny.
All right, so that's why they're detained right now.
Right.
Okay. And we were trying to figure out what's going on. We're trying to figure out where this caller is.
Okay.
Okay.
Because right now there's no victim. Right.
Yeah, but and now we're trying to ID the caller to make more of this. Okay.
To drum up charges.
To actually have a named caller to see. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because right now that scooter is unknown to anybody whose scooter that is, right? So nobody's reported that scooter stolen yet. So whether it's theirs or not,
No, it's not your son's though.
right? But whether you do or not, but you don't have any concrete evidence right now, is what you're saying. Why don't you run along? You and Walsh.
That's fine.
Skedaddle.
That's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. He's a real sucker. He literally had. Yeah, he's freezing on the ground right now.
Car, but we're over here explaining everything right now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, and the kid that's in the back, I'm sure, is a minor.
He didn't give his age.
I'm sure. I'm positive he's a minor. So I really hope you guys are calling his parents. I probably do.
According to the Child Crime Prevention and Safety Center, the police must immediately notify the minor's parent or legal guardian of the arrest, and the minor is allowed to make 2 phone calls. Therefore, if one of the detained civilians was indeed a minor, then the officers were required to call their parents. Since no one had shown up, however, it seems that the officers didn't do so. Hence, they were liable for violating that policy.
I don't give a Mom. They can't do shit about it. It's my First Amendment right to tell these cops how much I hate them. So they literally just told us they have no crime. So they have my son detained for no crime right now. That's a violation of his rights right there. They were stupid enough to tell me that. Go ahead, Mahoney. You think you can do it? Come on, female. Let's do this. No. I know you don't like it, Ma, but I don't give a shit. Yeah, we have one professional cop here. The other 2 are fucking idiots. Don't answer questions. Zip it.
I'm just explaining on your questions.
I know. I'm just letting my son know. Free speech. Just go for it. Keep laughing, you f***ing clown. I know everything's funny. You're a f***ing clown. Go work in the f***ing circus, dude. You're a f***ing clown.
I love the law, I'll tell you that.
That's why my son's getting out of f***ing cuffs right now. Shut the f*** up. Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. No, it's free speech, Sean. It's literally our right to sit there and talk shit to this f***ing clown. The cop that's undoing you, he's the only one here that's been professional. These 2 should go work for Bottom and Bailey's. Keep it nice and lit up here. Yeah, more important. Yeah, more important. Bye. No, he's going to another call, one that's actually important. How's your wrist look, Sean? Oh, those are tight, huh? They put hands on you too, right?
Alright, do you guys have any questions?
Well, we're going to make complaints.
Fine, come on into,
Yep. How many IABLES warts do you have open on you in the class?
0.
0, yeah? I'm going to get you...
Lieutenant Ware is at the station right now.
Okay.
Feel free to go talk to him.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Get them out of cuffs. You're not gonna. You don't ever have to ID to them. Even under arrest. Massachusetts just made it a law. Yeah, turn around, because I'm right. Yeah, always record. Always record. You mess with the fucking wrong one tonight. You're about to ruin some kid's Christmas over some fucking allegations with no victim. Wow. And you manhandled them. Good for you guys. Sleep well tonight. I bet you guys are getting lumps of coal. Let me see your hands. Let me see your wrists. Show me your wrists when you get that off. Let's see how tight they... Look at how tight those are. Let me see your wrists, sweetie.
Damn, niggas is free though.
Look at that. Oh, you guys got some splaining to do. No, they got some splaining to do. Listen, get your parents and go to the police station and file reports on them.
I'm out, nigga. What?
But listen, they're going to try to get you when you leave, so... Listen, best thing to do, leave these parked here, let's go. Because they're going to wait for you to leave on them and try to get you that way. Yep. You got your keys for them and everything? Get your shit it. Let's go. We'll give you guys a ride home.
Nigga, did you see that?
Yeah.
My leg is broken. You guys may not know that. So I jumped on the scooter and they tapped.
Yeah, don't ever run because they're gonna get you on that shot.
Scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I took the school just in the woods or something.
In the end, the officers released both boys from custody since they had no evidence to prove that they were trying to steal a vehicle. After the incident, the boys' parents filed complaints against the Braintree Police Department. As of the date of this recording, no new information has been released. Our final incident involves officers showing up on private property unannounced and unlawfully detaining the homeowner's boyfriend. On March 19, 2024, in Springfield, Missouri, officers from the local police department knocked on the door of a house and demanded to know the identity of the owner who owned the running Jeep outside. It was at that point that Mr. Terry, the boyfriend of the owner, ran from the backyard toward the cops. The following footage showcases the events that followed.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
We'll hang out right here for a second. Are you the only one inside?
Hey, listen, I don't answer questions and I'm gonna need y'all to get the f my property.
No, sir. Sir, I need you to come back over here now.
It's important to note that the only times an officer can show up at a residence without a warrant is 1. An exigent circumstance, a situation when the officer must enter a property in order to prevent or stop the commission of a crime. 2. They have probable cause to believe that a felon is hiding on the property, drugs or stolen goods are present on the property, or that you or another person in your home is in the process of committing a crime. 3. If a neighbor made a complaint about you. In this case, the officer can enter your property, talk to you, and make observations to ascertain if the neighbor's complaint is valid. However, since none of the above conditions applied to this case, the officers were not required to question the civilians and were supposed to leave when told to do so.
Yeah, somebody called about this Jeep out here. They said it's running and there's nobody in it, so they just want to make sure everything's all right. Okay. And then we heard some yelling when we were knocking on the door. Is everything okay? Yeah. Okay.
Christina, I still run this house. I'm gonna need you to get in the house.
All right, that's not happening. Nope. We're getting detained.
No, shut the door. Shut the door and go inside.
Listen.
Shut the door and go inside.
You're back. You're back. Detained. You're getting detained, is all.
Y'all, cameras on?
Yes, sir.
Despite the civilian being in the right to do so, the officers detained the victim once he started motioning his wife to go back inside. This action no doubt violated Mr. Terry's 4th constitutional right, which states, "The 4th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution prohibits unreasonable searches and seizures. Arrests and detentions are considered seizures under the law." This is because in order to briefly detain a citizen, an officer must have reasonable suspicion that the person being detained has been involved in criminal conduct.
Y'all, cameras on?
Yes, sir. All right, you want to just take him over by the Jeep? Not on downwind of the Jeep. This stuff's gonna... Hey. We need to talk to you is all.
Oh, you need to talk to me?
Yes.
What are you talking to me about?
Get away from the door. What up?
Hey.
What up?
So we got called over here for a bunch of yelling. We show up. There's a bunch of yelling going on.
Okay.
I'm talking to whoever she is.
Okay.
And then this gentleman comes outside and starts pushing her back inside.
Okay.
So he's detained. He's detained. We do need to talk to her.
No, you don't.
We need to talk to everyone else. We need to talk to everyone that's involved.
Hey, what the f you got going on? Hey!
Hey, nope. Stay back here. Stay back here. Stay back here.
Hey, don't touch me.
Stay back here. Stay back. It's going to be bad.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Stay back.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me, bro.
Stay back.
Don't touch me.
Stay back.
Stop touching me.
You're going to stay away from my
Stop
partner.
touching
We're gonna have
me.
problems.
Stop touching me.
Step away.
Get your hands off of me, bro.
Step away.
Am I touching you?
Step away.
Am I touching you?
Step back.
Am I touching you?
Step back.
Stop
We're going to have
touching.
problems.
I'm standing right here.
Step back.
Am I pushing?
Step back.
Am I trying to move
You
forward?
are. You're pushing up against my hand.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Hear the channel sound.
As can be heard off screen, the detaining officer is using an exorbitant amount of force to detain Mr. Terry. Furthermore, rather than stop his partner from using excessive force, the officer is escalating a separate situation with the victim's friend. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, when a law enforcement officer uses excessive force or engages in other prohibited conduct, other officers on the scene have a duty to stop such action. By not adhering to this policy, however, the officer violated department protocol.
Let him go, bro. Let him go, bro. Let him go, bro.
I'm doing nothing.
Let him go, bro.
I ain't been doing
Okay,
nothing.
come on, back.
Step back.
Let him go, bro.
Step back. Perfect.
Let him go, bro.
As soon as he starts acting, stop acting a fool.
I'm on
Okay, good for you.
Go in the house. Go in the house, bro.
It's best in the house.
Go in the house, bro. Go.
Do it from the window.
No.
I ain't even do nothing. Oh, God.
We're here investigating a domestic disturbance.
There is no domestic disturbance. Me and my brother are having a conversation. It's him and his best friend. Me.
Okay.
It's got nothing to do with no female or nobody else. It's him and his best friend. We've been friends for 15 plus years.
Okay.
Is gonna squabble. Gonna argue. That's just what do.
Okay. Arguing is fine, but at this point, he's resisting our investigation.
He's handcuffed.
And
How's he resisting? He's
He keeps
handcuffed,
fighting.
bro. Because he's handcuffed for no reason, bro. He ain't did shit. He ain't did shit. He's handcuffed for no. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Getting up on me.
Stop touching me.
Stop getting up on me.
Touching me.
Stop coming at me or you guys are both going to go to jail.
I don't give a Stop touching me. I ain't touched you. Stop touching me. Let him go. He ain't did shit. We two brothers. Can I talk to this man? That's a man behind you. Can I talk to him?
Until he stops acting a
That's
fool,
a
no.
man behind you. Can I talk to him?
No.
All right, whatever. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Help me! Hey, I ain't even done shit. Y'all don't gotta do all of that. Are you for real? Are you for real?
Get back now.
Hey, come on, man.
You're going to get tased if you don't get back.
Bro, I'm standing right here.
Step away from us.
Step away now.
Once again, the officer was using an excessive amount of force to detain the victim by placing his knee on the victim's back. According to the law offices of Scott D. Hughes, in a police abuse or excessive force complaint under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983 against an officer, a knee on the back may constitute a meaningful personal intrusion when it causes injury. Moreover, the severity of the injuries that could result from a knee in the back of a prone arrestee could be broken bones to death. Common methods of death are restraint asphyxia or positional asphyxia.
Get away.
Step
away now.
Nothing,
Get
bro.
away.
I'm standing right here doing nothing. Come on now.
Get away.
For real, bro?
Yes.
For real, bro?
Right the out. Get back.
Help me.
Or you're going in cuffs too.
I can't breathe. Help me.
That shit don't scare me. That shit don't scare me.
Get away from us right now.
Leave him alone, bro. He ain't did shit. He ain't did shit. Let him go. He ain't did shit. He ain't did shit.
Oh, shit.
He hasn't done a thing, bro.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, he made it hard for you to corral him? That's it.
Right now he's going to jail.
All right. And I'll get him out. Then what?
Help me, please.
You can get him out tomorrow.
I haven't
What?
done
He's about to go
anything.
to. Okay.
What do you mean he can go too? I ain't did shit. I don't even know you. I've done nothing to
Please,
no
I
one.
can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Stop moving.
I'm trying. Please, I can't breathe.
You can yell, you can breathe.
A little bit, I can't breathe.
The officer states that if the victim can yell, then he can breathe. However, according to Calibre Press, this is perhaps one of the most lethal misconceptions in both EMS and law enforcement. We must understand that respiration, breathing, is different than phonation, speaking. The article goes further on to explain how this is different and essentially states that because they are moving at least 100 cc of air across their vocal cords, the subject can speak, scream, etc. Because they are working really hard at breathing, they are often yelling. The officer and/or paramedic may assume the subject is just fine. They will continue to yell and scream until they don't. By then, it's almost too late to recover. Due to the officer's negligence, it was very possible that he could have killed the victim by ignoring his cries for help.
This a lot.
Ma'am, stay back. Step back. Stay back.
No, what are you doing? Please help me. No, what are you doing?
You got two that are non-cooperative and one that's
too much.
They're doing too much. I don't even know why they're here. Back up now.
Back up now.
Back up now. You're gonna get tased. Back up now. Don't do that. Back up now. Don't do that. Back up now.
Both of you guys get out of here.
Back up now. Don't do that, bro. Back up now. Back up now. That make you feel better? Back up.
I got him.
That make you feel better?
I got him.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. For what? Put your hands behind your back.
Help me. Help me, please. Don't let me die. Please don't let me die. Just let my legs go a little bit. I can breathe if you just let my legs go.
213. You can release the channel. We have 2 detained.
Please help me.
It was at this point that a supervising officer arrived on the scene and began questioning Mr. Terry. The victim was able to answer properly due to the officer thankfully removing his knee from their back.
Did you see an argument? I mean, we were all having conversations. Like not anything even remotely worthy of this.
All right. So what's happening with my officers today? Like, why are we all rolling around on the ground? No, I'm asking you.
I know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm in cuffs. Like okay. I came around the back, right? Because my daughter came and she was like, "Hey, there's some cops outside."
You see my car right there with the lights on? Whenever I pull up, you're rolling.
Unfortunately, it was at this point that the officer's body camera suspiciously stopped recording when Mr. Terry was asked why he was rolling around on the ground. Furthermore, as of the date of this recording, no information has been available regarding this incident. Be sure to check out our previous video where we cover another outrageous police encounter